Hello, this video is going to talk about making a basic mix for drama theater. And we start off with wanting to be on layer A. All of our microphones will be appearing on the faders that show up on layer A
and layer B.
The mixer that is in question, the mixer shown here, happens to be an SI Performer 1. If you have an SI Performer 3, the faders will all show up. You'll be adjusting all
32
faders across the channels there. In this case, this is the demonstration version. So let's say we want our mix to be able to go left, center, and right. That's useful in theater because you can position your character left, center, left side of the stage from the audience perspective, center or right. Now, to do that, we want to have all of our microphone channels be able to sweep between left, center, and right. We're going to pick one microphone to set here. Let's say we pick microphone 1. Over here you see this button is pushed as left and right. That will represent a stereo only mix. So we're going to push mono also. That's going to allow us to mix left, center, and right, with the masters for left and right being here and the master for the center being here. The next thing we need to do is tell that input that its pan mode is not left and right as shown here, but left, center, right, and then we select it. We go off of that and we do the same process
for all the mic channels.
Then when you want to pan that microphone left, center, or right, you would come over to here where these 3 buttons are, hit pan, and now you can adjust this left, right, or center. Actually, on this demonstration it's a little awkward to use, but there we go. So we're on the center. So now we'll talk about the input path for the microphone. The microphones are coming in, they're connected at the back of the console via the snake that's connected at the wall. Now, and then there are the panels in the room come to that snake and they get to the console. So in this strip right here we have the meter section, and in the meter section, when you have a single mono microphone coming in, the left side will be the meter, and there's a green lights up through here, yellow light here, red light there. Certainly you want to keep in the green, and maybe you're just ticking the yellow occasionally. If you're too high up, you can more like neutralize or center that input signal coming into the channel by the gain trim here, adjusting that up and down. Then if you have condenser microphone, you want to be sure your 48 volt phantom power is on. This is called a phase control, which we're not going to worry about here. And then you have your high pass filter, which sets a frequency for rolling off bass, essentially, which is often good for vocal microphones, particularly speech microphones. Alright, the next device in the chain, these are digital devices in the signal chain, is the gating system. And regarding how to run the gating system, I'm going to recommend referring to the manual for the console that can be found online. Likewise for the compressor, of course, to give it a slight explanation, gating waits for a signal to arrive before it turns on the channel, helps cut out extraneous noise, also sharpens the sense of attack for different signals, often used for kick drums in a band. Compression tends to level out overly loud signals and can be used to protect loudspeakers when it's set to its extreme as a limiter. Equalizer, of course, adjusts the tonal quality of the signal. You have high filter, mid-range, low filter, low mids. This is the frequency of the filter that you're going to adjust. This says whether it's the high frequency filter, the mid band, or the low mid or low frequency. And this is how wide of a part of an octave you are adjusting. So it will change its width. You can see that's going to be real narrow and that's going to be real wide. So more frequencies are going to be affected
when you change the width of that filter.
Output delay, we're not going to concern ourselves with that here because it's not going to be used frequently in our work.
Thank you. That's all for this video.